Well, greetings, introduction to business students. This is Mr. Doucette once again. This is week number 5 in our 8-week course here at Chaffey College. So this is the beginning of the halfway point. We finished week 4, which was the halfway point. Now we're starting into the next 4 weeks. So we're wrapping it up quickly. This week you're going to be looking at 2 chapters once again, chapter 8 and chapter 10. Chapter 8 is on human resources. And chapter 10, I believe, is on achieving world-class operations management, or it may actually be talking about, I apologize, but it may be talking about motivation, motivational theories. I don't remember, but I remember one of these screens was incorrect. So we'll check it out here in a minute and make sure we're on the right track. But this is week 5, so I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen here, and we'll jump into our class in Canvas and we'll verify exactly which 2 chapters you're supposed to be doing. I apologize, I got a little confused on this. So let's go down here. We're in module number 3 starting today. And module number 3 is going to take us for the next 2 weeks. So again, chapter 8 and chapter 10, and that is correct. So we are looking at, again, those 2 chapters. And chapter 10 does deal with production. So I think the other screen was wrong. The screen I used was correct. But once again, you have a check-in assignment on the 2 chapters. And I did start a new rule and a new guideline for this is you must include the page number for where you got your answer. Finding that students are just giving answers from AI and not actually looking at the book. So I want to make sure you're taking your answers out of the book, but also that you're not cutting and pasting your answers out of the book. That's also a violation of what you need to do. The idea of this assignment is to go to the pages in the book, find the answer to the questions being asked, and then write them in your own words based off of what's in the text. And then give me the page number where you found it. And I don't want the window of pages. I want the page number where you found that answer. And so it shouldn't be too hard. You only have 4 questions, so you're going to give me 4 page numbers unless your answer is from 2 pages, and that's fine too. But don't give me section 6 or don't give me pages, you know, 200 to 250 or something like that. So make sure it's, excuse me, I've been sick. Obviously, just make sure you give me the page number that you found it on. That's very important in order to get credit. And I'm going to start enforcing that this week. So make sure you do that. There's a homework on describing a production process. Ideally, this is something from your work if you're working a job. If not, it can be something from your personal life or even from your classes. But it's describing how things go, usually follow a set of steps or some kind of process and the value of having fixed processes. And that's kind of what you're going to be looking at. You have a quiz on chapters 8 and 10, which is 10 questions long, 25 points. And then you have your 3rd discussion post starting this week, which is on how leaders inspire action. It's an incredible TED talk by Simon Sinek, and it talks all about why people buy your products. Do they buy your products? Do they buy what you do, or do they buy why you do it? And it kind of brings back that whole idea of people want there to be a purpose behind what you do, and it really works into marketing, which we'll be starting to look at next week. Marketing will be the content of the next 2 chapters, chapter 11 and 12. So anyway, that's it for week number 5. You have a check-in assignment, a homework assignment, a quiz. You take the quiz up to 3 times, and then you have your discussion post. Start it. You have 2 weeks to do it. So make your initial post this week, and then make your comments on other students' posts next week. And that's the plan. So have a great week, everyone, and you will see me again on video next week.